Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Father of the Bride Part 2 from 1995. It's directed by Charles Shyer and stars Steve Martin and Diane Keaton. What a delightful sequel Father of the Bride Part 2 is. Like I said in the last review, they got everyone back to do this one, even got Eugene Levy back to do the sequel, although be it as a different character, the rather direct Habib who threatens the Banks' family home. I'm making it out to sound much more sinister than it actually is. See, Eugene Levy's character has purchased the home from the Banks family and is going to demolish it and build 2 houses in its place. And why not? The house is obscenely large to begin with, which is something the films try to downplay a lot, is just how upper middle class the Banks family is, whereas they try to convince us they are simply middle class. First off, I do have great news to report. After writing the last review, I went on YouTube and searched for Father of the Bride Part 3-ish and found it and watched it immediately. Once again, all the characters came back for this short film that was a glorified Zoom call in the middle of a pandemic. But it was great, and I think they made something special and timely with Part 3-ish. Anyway, more on Father of the Bride Part 2. I love this movie as much, if not more, than I love the original. Steve Martin, Diane Keaton, Martin Short hamming it up? What's not to love here? You might be wondering what there is to sequelize here, seeing how the marriage already happened in the first film. Well, babies. And yes, I said babies as in multiple. The film follows 2 mothers-to-be, and no, I'm not spoiling who it is because it's a delightful surprise, although if you take a second to think about it, you'll probably figure out the 2 couples that are pregnant in the film. Hint, it's not 12-year-old Kieran Culkin. One of my favorite things about these 2 films is that George Banks is our narrator, often breaking the 4th wall to speak directly to us either in person or in voiceover. And while at that time that worked great, my husband did make a good point when he pointed out that 4th wall breaks similar to this are slightly creepy ever since that rapist did it for like the entire run of Netflix's House of Cards. Man, that show is so good once upon a time before that rapist ruined everything. Fuck that guy. Anyway, my second favorite thing about this film is how beaming and cheery Diane Keaton is in every shot, especially after recently watching a film like The Family Stone where she is dying. Which reminds me that since we're in the Fs, we've got another great Diane Keaton movie coming up fairly soon. I'm so excited. Father of the Bride Part 2 gets an A+ without even trying. Tomorrow we get weird with the film Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. See y'all then.